couple underneath. Let's get it cleaned up here. We'll be able to see it a little better. There's some mangoes. Keep telling her she ought to just let this year go. We don't have to have them. This mango tree was grafted, so it started producing a lot of fruit really quick. For me, I think too many too fast, but she doesn't want to cut them off. I'm not sure what this is, but it comes back. It'll die off and then come back, die off and then come back. Another one of these crazy moringa trees. We cut that off because it was probably 6 to 8 feet taller, the branches. Come back here in about a week, it'll look like a bonsai tree. And believe it or not, this one, I don't know what that is, but it was on the side of the road, just like in the woods. A whole bunch of them. Planted it here and it's doing good. I gotta clean that up. That's a mess. Had about 4 or 5 of those. And I think we've only got 2 left now. 3. Okay, there's some more here. They're tough. Some type of cactus. I don't know what the name is. Here's from the other side. You can see all those vines took over the moringa tree from the fence. Gives it a nice little shaded area over here for the birds. And the banana tree coming up. One of the papayas. We had about 5 of those. We took 3 of them down. They grow quick here too, so we took 3 of them down and cleaned up a little bit. All right, let's see what's through here. It's a guava tree. Would have been a lot bigger, but wind and storms coming through here broke off a huge branch of this when it was younger, about a year ago. But it's coming back pretty good. Cactus. There's our bird bath. They love that thing. Now I gotta clean that. I just mowed, so I gotta clean that one up. Palm tree. This is a spice apple, which I'll get with them later. We're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming, but it's only got 1 fruit on it so far. Hope y'all can see that. Put the net around it. Since there's only 1, we want to try to protect it from insects and raccoons, maybe that come through here. There's our trumpet tree. It'll open up, die off, open up, die off. It's pretty tough. Oleander there. Now this one is an almond bush. Very cool. Bees come and hang out there. But like everything else, it's kind of getting out of control there. And a fruit tree. I think this is avocado. I can't remember if it's avocado or mango. This one, really cool. It's all bent up and going different directions, but it's tough. Got some air plants hanging out all over the place. Now that tree there, one with the 3 branches going up in the air, I believe people call that a Singapore death tree. I know it sounds weird, but look it up. Singapore death plant or Singapore death tree. Not sure why they call it that, but that's what it is. There's jasmine. See down through here, I gotta get the hedgers, trim that up, clean it up. This one too. I don't know what it is, but it's just sprawling all over the place. Going every direction. I gotta get that cleaned up, tidied up. Now this tree, behind that driftwood log with the orchids on it, is a Java plum tree. Very cool. That one's doing really well here too. So we've had some plants, some trees we've put out here, they just didn't do as well. And we just go with the flow. Back to our jasmine. Got some rocks in there. The birds like to hang out. I want to say they call that a foghorn plant. I'm not sure. We got it hanging on old bamboos going across the trellis there. This jasmine just took off in here. We got to trim that up. Let's go through here. This tree is I call it the powder puff tree. It's these red puffy flowers that just bloom like crazy during the summer, or maybe closer to the winter. I gotta check again. Now this is our Zen garden. We just call it that. It's actually our butterfly garden, but it's only got a couple butterfly plants in it. So we got the rocks in there for the birds and to help keep the weeds from going crazy. Got the chime going there. Of course, the merengue. It's a good place to try different plants. We just cleaned this up. You couldn't see any of the rocks from the plants were so tall and had taken over the location almost. That red one there is tough. I remember it got bent over and almost died from raccoon or dog or something. It was smaller, but it's thriving now. This is the other side of our small little Zen garden. Another Singapore death plant. I could be wrong. Somebody will tell me. I think that's what they call this thing. It's got those 3 branches. Now that's a milkweed. Butterflies love that. I got a cedar post here. Got a hook on it and put a brass bell on there. I like the bell. It's a little loud, but I didn't want to ring that joker too hard. We got to put some plants on those hooks there. This is the other side of the little Zen garden for the butterflies and birds. Now this tree, let me see, I think I still have the name on this tag. Okay, wax jambu stenark red. Wax jambu. This one's probably a year old. It's going a little slower than some of the others. And here again to the powder puff tree. It was just a little twig when we first planted it, maybe a year and a half ago. It's taken over. Pretty good. Now this is the edge of the yard. Here we got some different shrubs on the line that we got to clean up. I tried some different shrubs to see how they would work, how they would grow, if they would last, if they would make it. This myrtle, we bought 3 of those. That thing just psychotic. No, that little one didn't make it. I'm going to move it and see if we can save him. But you can see the myrtle just took off. We'll go from the other side here. See how tall the myrtle is. So if you need some shrubs for your property line and you have weather like Florida, definitely get the myrtle. The chokers grow tall, fast, pretty thick. You don't need a lot of maintenance at all other than just pruning them back. All right. There's the back garden. We kind of chop and drop the stuff when we're back here, so the ground looks a little out of control, but it's really what we were looking for. That stuff will help the rest of the garden as it decomposes. Let's go see what Ems is up to. Switch on Les. Ems is cleaning up our little rock garden we got here in the corner. Still got a lot of work to do, but like I said earlier, we're trying to put a little video before it gets out of control here with the summer rain. So it definitely will. Let's go through here, just sprinkle it a little bit through here. Blackberries, they didn't do so good. They're still making it, but they didn't thrive and produce a bunch. She's got a little trellis going on here. A little project. I said earlier we got a couple papaya trees out here on the line. Next was these merengue. See these? Spider web got me. We cut these merengue trees about 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, they don't play. They just come back with a vengeance, just start growing like crazy. Yeah, that joker, we cut it down to where it was just that branch or that trunk coming out of the ground pretty much, and up to about where those bushes start, and that's only in 2 weeks. Yeah, so you can, at least we've seen the merengue trees, you can cut them probably every couple weeks, every month, and not worry about them passing away. Just got a few things going on here. Luckily we just got some rain. That's always good. Trying to see, yeah, we got our habanero. We got some off of it before, but haven't had any come back last month. We've got a couple off of it. And we're back in the corner of the yard. We'll head back and that's it for today. Just wanted to get a little video of everything before we start trimming back the branches.